couple of showers are starting off our Friday morning. By now, that's mainly southwest of Madison, and all that rainfall is remaining isolated and light. If you're not heading out for a couple of hours, we'll even be pretty much completely dry by around 8 a.m. That cloud cover just going to stick around for our Friday morning and mid-morning hours. But as we get closer to the afternoon, clouds start to part a little bit and we'll start to see a little bit more sunshine. Winds will be on the stronger side today, so although we have a dry afternoon, it's also going to be a breezy one. Wind speeds around 15 miles per hour, even approaching that 20-mile-per-hour mark closer to western Wisconsin later on this afternoon. So definitely something to keep in mind for any of your Friday afternoon plans. Now these winds are coming up from the south, pulling up some warmer air, keeping us nice and mild today. Temperatures are already above 70 degrees by noon, and then for your afternoon, we continue to climb into those mid to upper 70s for our high temperatures today. So we're looking almost 20 degrees above average for this time of year for many of us in southern Wisconsin. Now those nicer temperatures aren't just because of that wind direction, it's also because we saw this warm front move through yesterday evening, and right behind it though, this cold front. So that's going to cool us off in the coming days, and it's also going to start a chance for some shower and storm activity overnight tonight. Now luckily that rain chance doesn't come until those overnight hours, so if you're headed out for any Friday night plans, headed out to some high school football, conditions should be nice and dry, temperatures remaining mild as well. By the time that we get to kickoff, we're in those low 70s, decreasing just to the upper 60s for halftime and that drive home. Around that time that the game is coming to a close, we might be seeing a few raindrops northwest of Dane County, but majority of us will be staying dry until around midnight. Taking a look at this with our future track, you can see that around 7 p.m. we start to see some of those showers off to the west of Dane County, and as we continue into the midnight hour, those become a little bit more widespread, and we also see some pockets of heavier rainfall. That's going to be where we're most likely to hear a little bit of thunder. So those areas are where we see the most sunshine this afternoon and get the most heating. So if you see a lot of sun this afternoon, expect to hear at least a few rumbles of thunder overnight as well. 2 a.m. we'll start to see those reach the capital city. You can see those pockets with some heavier rainfall becoming just a little bit more widespread. Luckily, that rain and storm chance does end by the time most of us are waking up, with the last few raindrops falling right around 6 a.m. The rest of your Saturday morning will be on the drier side. You'll even see some few glimpses of sun tomorrow before clouds come back in for the evening, along with another rain chance as we head into a rainier Sunday. Rain totals for our Saturday are going to be right around 2/10 of an inch for most of us, but where we get that most sunshine this afternoon and where we see that heaviest rainfall set up overnight, we're going to be closer to around 1/2 of an inch. In terms of temperatures, Madison gets all the way up to 76 degrees today. As that rain falls overnight, we drop down into those upper 50s, and with that cold front, our Saturday high drops just a few degrees to those low 70s, and then a pretty big drop from Saturday to Sunday with a high temperature of just 59 degrees. For your next work week, things are going to dry up quite a bit. We're no longer looking at that rainier trend for your next work week, aside from a few chances for some overnight showers. What we are paying attention to for your next week is going to be some more seasonable temperatures with highs landing in those upper 50s. Stay with us. We've got one more look at your news after the break.